You're listening to the sweet new sounds from Nelly Furtado's upcoming album. It's called The Ride, and Nelly joins us today to chat about that and a cause that's close to her heart. Please welcome again international superstar doing us so proud, Nelly Furtado.
Oh, Dina.
Nelly, we love you. You know I love you.
So gracious. You're
Do you
so
know,
kind.
Last time I saw you, you actually introduced me to my first natège at a Portuguese bakery. Did I say it right, natège? The custard tart.
Natège. Yeah.
This was before you were a mama, I think.
Yeah, probably. I probably we went to a great bakery and had some awesome. I mean, they're famous. Those custards. Everybody knows about them, especially in Toronto. Yeah.
My lips thanked you. My hips spanked you. But that's okay. We love you. So let's talk about first of all, congrats on this album. You sound as incredible as ever.
Thank you so much.
And it's a different influence. It's like a slower Zen vibe on the ride.
It really is. It really is. It's there are faster songs. It's a pop album for sure, but it definitely has this sort of like musical integrity to it that I'm super proud of. It's a total departure again, but it's like, it's just the journey, you know? I like to keep things fresh and change and just keep growing, stay excited.
When did you, or how do you know when it's the right time to come up with enough material for your next one? Because there was like a 4-year hiatus, I feel.
Okay, so basically, I just work at it, you know what I mean? I just kind of live life and just slowly kind of like develop ideas and write. And it's funny, we're talking about housekeeping and laundry and Tide today too, because it's funny because I wrote a lot of these songs while I was like cleaning my house. So I like to clean my house and write songs.
That's what it comes to you, right?
Well, because when you're reflective and you're doing something with your hands, it just kind of comes like a stream of consciousness for me as a songwriter. Yeah. So, yeah.
And you've always been about people and the planet and all of us working together, you know, collaborating and taking care of the earth. And I love that you're partnering with Tide for that, because you mentioned laundry.
Today. So today we're celebrating Pure Clean. So Tide has their first bio-based product. So when you're shopping for laundry detergent, you can now, you know, see like, oh, the cleaning power of Tide, but I can like also do something for the environment because it's 65% bio-based, but it has the cleaning power of Tide. So, I mean, I used it last night on my laundry because I do my own laundry. And so we're partnering with WWF. So basically, if you, I don't want to say this incorrectly because it's really cool. If you're on Twitter, you can tweet at Tide, and you can share an action you take to help the environment because it's with WWF, World Wildlife Foundation. They're kind of encouraging Canadians to kind of tweet what they do for the environment. But if you add to it at Tide and Pure Clean, you're gonna donate $1 for every tweet. And they're going to donate up $100,000 this month.
Because it's these little everyday things. We feel so helpless when you hear the stats. So it's these little everyday things.
We can all help. We can all help.
Thank you.
There's so much stuff we can do. Like I drive a hybrid car, which is like I'm lucky that I get to.
Awesome.
I do save a lot of gas, especially in Toronto, because you guys know we're always like the car's, you know, always sitting there idling when it's cold outside.
Yeah.
But I save so much gas with my hybrid car.
I love
in these city streets.
Of course, you do like the recycling.
I do. Of course, we're lucky to have recycling and composting programs in Toronto. I try to reuse. I donate things to like Habitat for Humanity instead of like, you know, throwing like your I don't know, your coffee table out on the street and it might end up in the dumpster. You can donate it to
throw it away.
Habitat for Humanity or something like that.
Yeah.
God, so many things. I use like vinegar and water to clean like my countertops at home a lot of time. And like I'm just like everybody else. Like we're all learning. We're all trying our best. So I think it's cool that a large company like Tide is taking that step in the next direction because they're trying to move their audience to be encouraged to buy more bio-based products, but do it in a way where, like, you know, I grew up and my mom used Tide in the laundry room, and it was like, oh, this is good because this cleans well, because like my family's all like professional housekeepers, and I was a housekeeper. I worked at a motel for years, so I understand that side of it when you're trying to get a job done and
you want to get it clean. You want it to work.
Like the best product. So I feel like they've just really kind of tested this product to make sure it matches that. So I just think it's so great to have those options, like as a consumer.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for being an advocate for that. We're actually going to come up with part 2 because we get lost in your music and we get lost in your baby blues now.
Oh, yay! Oh, this is fun. I'm excited about this.
We're going to play a game when we come back. We're going to test your knowledge of baby blues. Can you guess who's blue eyes? Are you wise?
I love games. I love games.
Right now over to Kev. I get lost in his murky brown eyes.
Oh my God!
Behind
murky brown eyes.
I'm kidding. You have
I like brown eyes.
People are going to tweet me.
I got a thing for brown eyes.
Do you?
I'm a brown eye type of girl. Yeah.
Whoa! Wow!
Even though I have blue eyes.
Is it going to
Are we?
Oh, sorry. That
do
wasn't meant to be a
declare.
flirtation.
Do declare.
But it could be taken as.
He's getting all hot.
Just really quickly, because I know if I get 5 people asking me about this, I know a million others are wondering. Where did you get your shirt, Nelly? People want to know.
Want to know where you got
they
your
like
shirt?
my outfits? That is
The
so
cold
cool.
shoulder, warm
I'm
heart.
Styled by Corey Ing today. So tweet at him at Corey Ing.
Corey
Ing. All right.
Yeah, NG. See where he got this.
I like how she does this.
I think this is. I don't want to miss. I think it's Tibby, but I'm not sure.
Can you?
Do you want me to read the label
It's actually
now?
a dress, though.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Hold
a
on, you
dress.
tucked your dress under the skirt?
Why did I ask?
Like, look.
Why did
it's
I
like
ask?
top.
Guys, I'm losing it.
Why
It
did I
is-
ask? But that's lovely.
No, you were wearing it beautifully. I thought you tucked your dress underneath the skirt.
No, it's attached, and it's got these long like. Dun 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 dun. dun. It's got these long like.
It's
Liberace
beautiful.
type- Yeah.
Nell, it's
fun.
beautiful.
Thank
You wear it well.
I just asked one quick question. That was it.